Thank you for joining this live session. We are kicking off straight away with MULN. It closed at $1.77, a gain of 31.11%. In the previous live session we had a target of 2.07. It reached it, but did not dwell on it. Just in a few seconds it pulled back. So yes, it's growing popular. It was the most active stock, 525 million shares. It was a crazy session, and we expected that this was going to happen. It wasn't going to really rally that much, but fingers crossed. We'll see what's going to happen, and let's see what happened with the options. Okay, at some point this particular strike was 300. It had a gain of 300%, so it lost about 120% of those gains. It was a very, very crazy session for penny stock MULN. Okay, let's move on to AGRI. AgriFos. Gain 25.71%, currently up 4.8%. Okay, let's see whether there's any news that came up apart from the ones we know. The same news. No, just some of the stocks in the move. Volume was let's see, 111.617 million. Is it optionable? Not optionable. We had a target of 5.03, so we're maintaining that target. Maintaining that target for AGRI. So next one is ZCMD. That's Zhongchao Inc. Gained 34.29%, but it's down 2.84 in this post-market session. No specific news there. No, it's not optionable. Volume was 2.951 million shares. Okay, let's look at RCAT, RCAT Holdings Inc. up 48.37% and up 13.19 in this post-market session. What was the news? Okay, filed a Form 8 disclosure. Before that, it says something about there was a news here. Let's get the news here. Okay, RCAT Holdings selected by U.S. Army for short-range reconnaissance Tranche 2 drone program. Okay, so it's announced that its subsidiary Teal Drones has been selected by the Department of Defense Innovation Unit and U.S. Army to compete in the short-range reconnaissance Tranche 2. Teal was selected to develop a next-generation small unmanned aerial vehicle designed for surveillance and reconnaissance duties with a focus on autonomous capability for the US Army. The ultimate goal of SRRT-2 program is to provide a small rucksack portable small unmanned aerial vehicle system that gives all Army platoons 20 to 50 soldiers with situational awareness beyond the next terrain feature. Following a successful demonstration in September 2021, Teal was notified by the US Army's Short-Range Reconnaissance Product Office that it would advance to the prototype phase of the SRRT-2 program and was awarded a 1.5 million prototype contract. Teal will develop a next-generation drone that meets or exceeds the Army's technical system requirements of SRRT-2 and competes for the SRRT-2 production contract. Okay, yeah, that's why amongst other things, RCAT was on the move. Okay, let's get the volume. Volume was 56 million. 56.616. Is it optionable? Yes, it is optionable. Penny stock as well. Look at that. The 18th of March $2 strike gained 1,540. Let's look at the option chain and see the spread on those stocks. Let's see the spread. Okay, not very wonderful. 40 cents. If you put $2 there, you'll be down by almost 20%. But for some reason, open interest is only 1, volume was only 16. Okay, for the $1 strike. Okay, for the $2 strike, we had spread is slightly better, much better, 85 cents and 75 cents. The volume was 6,143. Open interest 1,872. Okay, interesting. So let's move on to CYRN. CYRN. CYRN Limited gained 28.35%, down to 3.22 right now. Volume was 7.268 million. We don't have any news. Next one is NLSN. Nielsen Holdings PLC gained 30.5%, up 1.9%, 1.97 in this post-market session. What's the news? A couple of items here. Okay, it says here stock surges after media report on. Let's see what is it saying. Nielsen shares were surging by 41% by Monday afternoon after Wall Street Journal reported that a group of private equity firms, including Elliott's management, is in advanced talks to buy Nielsen for $15 billion, including debt. The private equity firms are in negotiations with banks over financing, while the deal may be completed within weeks, according to reports which cited unidentified sources. Okay. Let's see what the volume was like. Volume 39.594 million shares. It is optionable. And let's get the top movers. 1,566 for the $18 calls for the 18th of March series. Okay, so there's a good chance, since it's still a rumor, it might continue to rumble on. It might continue to be an interesting stock to watch. Okay, so the Dow closed unchanged. The Nasdaq down 2.04, and SPX, that is S&P 500, was down 0.74. So let's see what we are talking about concerning the S&P 500 on its chart. So let's compare that with the sort of data we got concerning this week for the S&P 500. Let's compare what its performance today and how it's setting up for the week. Okay, this is the 1 year chart, so let's see whether we can have a look at the weekly, yes. So the weekly chart, some experts are saying that the R1, that is the resistance for S&P 500, is at for this week it has a resistance of at 4244. Is that the case? 4244. 4244 will be somewhere here. 4244. Let's get it. 42. Will we be able to get it? 4244. 4249 there. 42 exactly there. That's where it seems to have a resistance. It seems to. Okay, we can't see that, but we can attempt to see whether it is based on its Fibonacci extension. Okay, let's draw that. So this is the low for the stock. The low is at there. So let's get it. It's at 3903. I think 3903. 3903. That's where the 52. That is where it's 50. Yeah, that's actually its 52-week low on the weekly. On the weekly chart, 3903. That's exactly where it is. So they're saying that it has a resistance of 4244. So I think they're quite, yes. See where we have it's 64%. Okay, let me draw this. This is upside down. This is upside down. Okay, 3907. That's where we are. 3907. Okay, yes, we got it now. So this is the 100% extension level. This is its peak. So they're saying that it has a resistance at 4244. So I think it's yes, that's I think it's okay. The futures has a resistance at 4244. So this, okay, well, in any case, this is where the resistance they're saying it is. They're saying it is at 4244. So what we have here is indicating something very close to that at 4238. So that's its next resistance. Okay, nice, makes sense. And then they're saying also that if it breaks above on this week, if it breaks above this 4238 or 4244, there's a chance it might extend to this level, this 50% level, 4.3. What we have is 4.345. So they're saying it's likely to trade between this 4.238 and 4.113. And where did it close today? It closed at 4.173. So pretty much within this range, still pretty much there. So if it breaks above this 50% extension level, which has where it and where there, sorry, if it breaks above this resistance of 4.238, then it might rise further to 4.339 or thereabout. So they're now expecting it to trade between 4.238 and 4.113 for this week. So that's where it is right now. So let's see what happened today and get an idea of let's get the numbers down. Let's get the range they're expecting it to trade this week. The range is 4.244, okay, and 4.141, 4.241. Okay, so let's look at today's data and see what's going on here. Yes. Okay, so this is the range for today. Okay, the highest, the peak for today based on its 1 minute chart. Sorry, this is yes, 1 minute chart was 4.245. As a matter of fact, it actually broke its resistance. It actually did, as you can see that it broke its resistance today, quite early in the session, around 11 a.m. I think Eastern. That's when that happened. Yes, okay, around 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. Eastern US time. It was right above its resistance for the week. Its projected resistance for the week. It's 50, I think was that 50% extension level or retracement level. As a matter of fact, even 10, when did it break above that? It was around 10:54 a.m. It was already above that. So, but since that time, it didn't link. It lingered for a few minutes. Then crashed down. You know. So yes, at some point it broke that resistance. So right now it is. It didn't reach the support of the week 4.141. It didn't reach there. So it still is within that range, but intraday it rose above its resistance, its projected resistance. Yes, so that's what we're talking about here for S&P 500 and its futures. So see what you make of all of these things, and we'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for joining this live